Pitches from the stretch. Here's the first pitch of the game, and it's in the ball. No strikes on the Sixers' second baseman. That pitch is inside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes on Ventura. There's a ground ball to the second baseman. That's Tovar. He underhands it to the first baseman. And here's Dickerson. He let up hitter Dickerson. Here's the next offering, and that's low and outside. The top of the first. There's a swing and a miss. Strike.
He sits there pretty consistently.
That pitch. Here comes the next offering, and that pitch just misses. That's 12 miles per hour out of the southwest, gusting up to 16. And the first pitch to Kova is grounded to the third baseman. That's cross over to the second baseman. Tovar back to first for the 5-4 inning of work. And here's the pitch, and it's over, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. There's a ball hit to the first baseman. That's Acopio. Flips over to Balzer for the out. Score it. Here's Grant J. He's catching tonight. Here comes the next offering, and there's a shot to left field. Connor Westenberg going back, looking up. That ball is gone. Way out of here. That building, he crushed it.
That was 100 and...
Here's Dustin Crenshaw, and the pitch is over. Run of the season. There's a pitch. Here comes the 0-2, and that just misses out. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And that ball is fouled back. We'll do the you would like to see, but nevertheless, he is. Here's the pitch, and there's a pop-up in the infield. It's in the foul. Well, it's still in fair territory. The third baseman, Carrington Cross, Piccolo, the right-handed batter, awaits the pitch. He swings at the first pitch. That's a foul ball down the first base line. Acopio going over, and he makes it over the shoulder. Bryan Balzer. Here it comes. And there's a ground ball foul down the first base line. That pitch is outside. Here comes the 1-1. That's over, strike. Here comes the 1-2, and that's fouled back. The numbers are that she loves this uniform, and I don't blame her. There's a shot into left field, a line drive.
Start the season in Ontario.
That's right. And the first pitch, they wore it because it is a sharp uniform. There's a swing, strikes on Feliz. And there's a foul ball back here. So the count remains 0-2. There's another foul ball. That's going to reach the balls and 2 strikes on him. And there's a swing and a miss. And Balzer just reached back. Bryan Balzer has pitched well. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. That's outside. Ventura grounded to second his first time up. There's a foul ball down the first base line, and like he did Feliz. And he does. I don't think that was a fastball. I think it was a breaking. Balzer kicks and deals. The first pitch is high, ball 1. Pitch is inside. 1-1 is grounded right back to the pitcher. Balzer is going to take it himself. He runs over to first base. Handed to batter, awaits the pitch, and hits the outside corner, strike. And the next pitch is outside. Here comes the 1-1, and that's fouled at the plate. Count goes to 1. And 13 doubles. There's a foul ball down the first base line. And there's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Kova goes down on strikes. That's the third strikeout. Here's Quintas. 23. That pitch is. There's a ground ball to the third baseman. That is Cross. He backs up, collects it, throws to first for the out. Crushed it. Here's the first pitch, and he pops it up foul down. Young child next to him. Balzer kicks and deals. The 1-1 is way inside, ball 2. And it is outside, ball 3 of an inning. Here comes the 3-1. There's a shot to left field. That ball is hit pretty well. Westenberg looks up, and over the fence it goes. That's Inland Empire 66ers lead to 2-0.
So a pretty
line sign. I think I said AM Automotive. There's a shot in the center field. Here comes Weidman. He's not able to get it. It bounces. They may have a chance, and they got him. Nice play by. Here's Piccolo. It's out at second. Tagged the runner coming in.
I don't know about that one.
The count is 1-1 on Piccolo. That pitch is outside ball. Here's the next pitch, and that is high. Yeah, he hit the ball hard. Here comes the 3-1. That hits the outside corner. Balzer sets. Here's the payoff pitch, a breaking pitch hit into left field. Here comes Connor Westenberg. He's not going to get it. It falls in front of him for a single. So
Kind of died before Westenberg would have a real chance.
he is 22 years old. There's a throw over to first, and it gets by Acopio and goes into short right field. Piccolo goes to. Here's the pitch. There's a little looper over the third baseman's head into left field to try to score. Here comes the throw home. It's not going to be in time. And Aguilar. Here's the pitch, and that's outside ball one. There's a ground ball to the shortstop, Verdugo. He goes to second. Tovar for one. Back to first for the double play. Nice turn. Infield swung around to the right. Here's the pitch. It's grounded foul down the first base line. Ventura is from the Dominican Republic. And here's the pitch. That's outside. Struck out 49 times. There's a swing and a miss, strike right. Here's the pitch, and there's a breaking pitch that
Storm have kind of weathered him a little bit.
There's a ground ball down the third base line. That is Carrington Cross. He dives for it, makes the grab, throws. The pitch is hit down the right field line. Here's the 0-1. That's way outside. Baseball Saturday at the Diamond, 6:45. Here comes the next offering, and that's way outside ball two. Here comes the 2-2, and it swung on and missed, strike three. Again, a pitch way outside, and Kova went. Inland Empire only has 5 hits. And the first.
The most he's pitched is 6 innings.
Here comes the 2-0 to Quintas, swung on and missed, strike one. So far for the Storm this year, 2 hours, 2 minutes. That pitch is outside ball 3. Or I should say it was a limited schedule. Here's the 3-1. That's over strike 2. Here comes the 3-2, and there's a ground ball foul down the third base line. The Los Angeles Tigers 7-1. Here comes the 3-2. That pitch is outside ball 4, so Quintas walks. Here's the first pitch to Grant J, and the ball did not get away from Truett Madonna very far, 2 feet. And he swings for another one, 35. Here's the 1-1. That's outside. Here's the pitch. That ball's fouled back. Count in the top of the 9th inning. That pitch is inside. Here's the 3-2, and that ball's fouled back. Here's the 3-2, and that's a breaking pitch. Beautiful pitch over strike 3.